Alright guys, how you doing? It's Rabea, hope you're all good. So I'm back at it again with another top 5 video. I got asked to do this one around the same time as my influential guitar videos, but I figured I'd do that first. So this is my top 5 favourite guitar riffs. What I mean by that is the favourite guitarists to play, the ones that I like to play the most. And that's down to maybe sound, the note choice, the feel of the riff itself, just generally the fact that originally I would have gone, oh, that sounds awesome, I want to learn how to play it. And then I went away and learnt it, and a lot of them still feel awesome to play, even though I learnt them years ago. So it's really cool. They're in no particular order because they're all awesome, and so I may as well start at number 5. Number 5, Limp Bizkit, massive influence on me when it came to riffing. Wes Borland is a genius, and I defy anyone to go against that word because he is genuinely really, really good at writing solid riffs that sound aggressive, powerful, and just punchy. Along with John Otto on the drums and Sam Rivers on the bass, those guys really make up the aggression and the power that Limp Bizkit had as a band. However, the song is My Generation, and it's the bit in the middle where it breaks down and then it builds up and goes for it. And that particular riff, to me, just had a powerful, aggressive sound. It was like the first time I'd really gone, oh, that's awesome, and make me want to jump around the room. And so I had to learn the riff because it's just wicked. And I can hear where the influence has sort of come across, rubbed off on me, particularly in Wes Borland's riffs, and that one in particular, I got a lot from that, so you'd probably be able to hear that. Number 4, one of my all-time favourite bands, Incubus, and this is from the song Circles off the album Morning View. Huge tune, massive groove, and I just love this tune. I've been into Incubus for years and years, and the reason I chose this one is because the main riff is really bouncy, gets you going, and then it goes into this cool odd time bit and then into the verse. And obviously it's not just one riff, but it's the whole progression of those riffs that I really enjoy. And what I love most is the verse riff, because you're playing down here and then you slide up and then you play this really cool sequence of chords that just sound a little bit sinister and a little bit angry again, and it just had a cool sound, really grooved, and I just had to learn that riff. So there you go, Incubus Circles. Number 3, my all-time favourite band, Carnival, and this song is the self-titled song off the album, and that's Themata, and it's just a huge tune. When I first heard this, it reminded me, actually, the very opening riff reminded me of a song by John Petrucci that I used to listen to off his solo album. But anyway, after that it goes into the main riff of the tune. Every time I've seen them live, everyone's bouncing in the audience. It's got a real bounce about it, and it's this really cool sort of Phrygian dominant sort of sound, and it's just a cool sequence of notes that he repeats over and over again. Now obviously Drew Goddard plays in an altered tuning. I don't know what the tuning was for that song, so I worked it out in a normal drop tuning. It's pretty hard to play, but when I got it down, it felt really good to play, so I didn't mind. Also, they play that down in B, and I used a drop C guitar to play it, but it's just so you could hear it. So that would be number 3, Themata, Carnival. Number 2 is an awesome riff, I love it. It's Morningstar by Philip Sayce. Opening riff of the tune, it's just got the attitude, that bluesy, grindy sound, and it's just someone that's having it on their Fender Strat. So when I first heard that tune by my friend Dan, showed me it, and I was like, oh, this is such a good riff. It just makes you want to pick up a guitar and riff with it and play along and just getting a band and just jam that tune out. I'd love to do a cover of that, but I don't know when. But either way, it's great fun to play, and it's a good one for practicing digging into your guitar, digging into your Strat or whatever you're using, and just having a right go at it, because there's a lot of little slidey bits and cool chords and stuff, so it's challenging in a different way to more technical stuff. But either way, Philip Sace, Morningstar. Number 1, again, Nuno wins every time. Because he was such a big influence on me as a guitar player, a load of the riffs that I heard and I learned, I just love the way they play, love the way they feel. So, He-Man Woman Hater, it's definitely not an unpopular tune in the Extreme discography. It's a huge tune, huge riff, and the first time I heard it, it really had that, oh, what is he doing there? I need to work out how he's playing that. And that's something that I love about Nuno, or about guitar when I was learning. It's that feeling of, I need to find out how to play that riff, or how to play that solo. Nuno had that in buckets, and that's why I idolise the guy so much. But anyway, He-Man Woman Hater riff has that wicked triplet lick at the beginning, and what's funny about it is that it's not picked, and I thought it was for a long time, but it's not. It's a hammer-on. It's very heavy hammer-ons. Nuno is renowned for that, and it's a technique that I use a lot as well. But the whole riff itself is very cool, and when I saw him live, he did like an altered bit at the end, which I threw in there. But as a riff, it's probably my favourite to play. So yeah, it is at number 1 because it's probably my favourite to play. It's got a bit of everything. It's got groove, technique, attitude, a nice chord progression. It's rocking, and it's just a wicked riff. I'm going to put a link to all these songs in the description. You should definitely have a go at trying to play them if you like the way they sound. And thank you for the request to do my top 5 favourite riffs. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon.